And what is up, all you YouTube viewers and YouTube fans? It's me and yours truly, Brendan Murphy here on YouTube, as well as you folks may know me from my Twitch channels under Brendan the Yellow Koopa and Brendan the Mandalore 37. Remember them all, folks, so you have to at some point, some which, some way, somewhat, someone, and of course somehow. And before I start these reviews, and discussions on SMG4 and Alex Spider's newest videos, I just want to share everybody that has subscribed to my channel on Twitch here on YouTube that I won't be able to be streaming on Twitch because I am not feeling well, as I might have ate something Friday that I don't know, man, just didn't feel good in my system. So, yeah, I apologize if I did I'm sorry, folks, if my Twitch channel, Brandon the Yellow Koopa, announced that I would be streaming Mondays, but as you can see, folks, I've been throwing up in my living room, I've been throwing up in my bathroom, and not to mention, as I said, something I must have had on Friday didn't make my stomach not feel kiki, and plus I'm still feeling a little woozy or dizzy inside my head and outside my head that I don't feel that it's not comfortable. But anyway, let's go ahead and discuss, react, and review Alex Spider and SMG4's newest videos. So where to begin? Well, as we all already know and announced or heard, the Nintendo Switch is finally here and have arrived. So, for I guess some people out there that I don't know, man. As I was saying, so yeah. So where to begin? Well, as we all know and already heard about it, the Nintendo Switch 2 is finally out and released. But I've also heard that it's going to be a bit pricey. And what I mean by pricey, folks, you don't know what we're talking about. You all should know what I'm talking about. And this is, folks, not a joke. The pricing on these as I was saying, folks, the Nintendo Switch is out. Well, it comes with a price. The Nintendo Switch 2 that was supposed to be around $450, which is still kind of expensive, has rised up. So I folks don't know how much it costs. And now, I mean, it still would. I'm still guessing it would be, folks, around $450, but I would not know, man, until I find out how much it is when I go to certain stores like Walmart or GameStop. But anyway, so as we see, I guess, Tari and SMG4, voiced by none other than Luke and Lottie born. Um, they yeah, they both see Mario finally got his hands on a Nintendo Switch too. But the $1 million question is, folks, did he really get it for free? Because it, from the way I see it, he kind of fucking folks stole it from uh, Mr. Miyamoto while he was sleeping. So I wouldn't find that okiki. And speaking of stealing, Mario and I guess the rest of the game go back to the SMG4's new home. And while they did visit, while they did the best they could to get their hands on on the Nintendo Switch 2 that Mario stole from Mr. Miyamoto. Let's just say SMG3, 4, and Atari, they all got sucked into the Nintendo Switch 2 and played some variety games like basketball, which I'm assuming it's probably some sort of sport game. As well as there was that new Donkey Kong Bonanza, which they still need an upgrade on Donkey Kong. And finally, the game that we folks are probably playing on YouTube and Twitch, the Mario Kart World game. Yeah, all that. All that was being, folks. Well, you know, it was, folks, pretty interesting to see what they done to it, but I think the moral lesson is just stick with what you have. If you have the Nintendo Switch, that's great. And like Tari said, until they drop the Nintendo Switch 2 pricing down, I don't think we'll be able to get I don't think I folks will be able to get my hands on the Switch 2 yet. But for those that have already have, me, and good for you. Not that I would care at all, but still, congratulations, and new challenger approaches and whatnot. Not Mick. But anyway, that's what I'd like to share, discuss, react, and review with you all today. But let's see what else. Oh yeah, now I'd like to folks discuss about Alex Byers' news video. This whole Tails versus Luigi at a food stand. Dude, why battle against each other is the $1 million question I folks have to fucking ask. Like, why can't Tails and Luigi just get along, man? I mean, sure, they're sidekicks to Mario and Sonic, but do they really have to put up a food table just to get money? Like, there are better things to do than working at a pizza stand. For example, Luigi and Mario, they're both plumbers, while Sonic could do some Olympic thing, could attend the Olympic Games, and Tails, well, whether he's a mechanic or technician, he could probably folks fix certain people's stuff. For example, he could fix you guys' vehicles. No, yeah, he could fix you guys' cars. He could fix you guys' complaints, not a big deal. But to have a food stand selling nothing but pizza and boigas, it's just, folks, a complete waste. Alright? It's just really, folks, is a complete waste. So, I think let's not forget to mention at the end of that video, and by at the end of that video, I'm referring to, folks, Alex Spider's newest video, of Tails versus Luigi food stand thing. Or I should say Tails and Luigi's food got, well, I wouldn't say stolen, but their foods were sucked in by none other than a Nintendo cameo, which we all know and love, Kirby, of course, who likes nothing but food, sucked in all Tails and Luigi's food products, and at the end of the video, we can all pretty much learn a valuable lesson, and even I would, folks, learn a valuable lesson to myself, and that is, eat healthy, okay? Also, if you want a job so bad, just work at it, stick to what you guys have. Like, for example, again, Luigi and Mario are both plumbers. They can fix your guys' sink, your guys' toilets, pretty much everything from that Super Mario Bros. Movie. Alright. And as for Tails and Sonic, well, Sonic could still attend to become an Olympic player if he wants to. And Tails, he can, folks, pretty much fix your guys' cars, planes, etc., and many other things. But I think, folks, that's all the time I have right now. I would like to discuss more about these videos, but like I said, I'm not feeling well after yesterday, and I'm really, folks, being serious. I'm really not feeling okiki because I just had my pancakes. I had my folks, had my pancakes. Well, at least one pancake. And the other thing is, I'm still drinking the Propel, that's the word I'm looking for. I'm drinking some Gatorade Propel, and later on I might have some crackers as a snack, and for dinner maybe some soup, but all that will be determined later. But once again, that's all I can, folks, do for today. So I guess, folks, until I get better, and I'm wishing, praying, dreaming, even betting that I do get better. I guess this is me and yours truly, Brandon Murphy, here on YouTube, as well as you folks may know me from my Twitch channels, Brandon the Yellow Koopa and Brandon the Mandalore 37. Remember them all, folks, so you have to at some point, some which, some way, somewhat, and of course some when. Saying to you all goodbye, Auf Wiedersehen, Francois, sayonara, and all that jazz. And as the band Puya, and I quote, for those that doesn't know about the band Puya, they sing that hit single song that they made an album of it called Fundamental, saying go, folks, keep it simple. And you also, folks, know how I end my videos or streams, so let's go ahead and jump to it. Yeah. See, and I can't even fucking goddamn see it, but here we go.
Oh, mamma mia!